Hey, how we doing? Welcome to a Godforge stream. Let's go. Who's in the mix? Who's playing? If you're not, why not? Get involved. How we doing, guys? Welcome. Wow. It's been a busy couple of weeks, actually, leading up to this final alpha. Already on stage 70, nice. Solar. Yeah, I've got the hero that I started with underneath me here, Guan Yu. I have picked up a few different heroes on the way, so I'm already actually doing pretty well. I'm on stage 82 already, whilst I've been like working. So I've been like jumping around meetings. Godforge has been on in the background. Don't tell anybody at Godforge. That's what's been going down. I might wonder why my like concentration in the meetings was like 50% today, because I don't want to fall too far behind. Oh, what's been going on? Stage 85, Nighthound. Well done, mate. Awesome stuff. YS2 in the house. Crouching Gramps in the house. How you doing? Samau, how we doing? I've just seen Ragewood take down stage 90, which is tough, honestly. So, free Saf. Saf will not be freed. Not a chance. So, I've just been farming a bit. I went to grab some food before the stream. I've been farming a bit on stage 75. I've actually come back from a nice curry with a few epics. It's pretty sweet, actually. I've got Sphinx as my legendary, which I picked up from stage 30 against Fafnir. Sphinx is a really good carry for early game. Hey, Constantine, how you doing? Doctor Who in the house. How you doing, buddy? So yeah, I've got Sphinx in the mix. My Guan Yu was my starter, who I've got up near enough to level 40 now. Guan Yu looks so damn cool. Like, honestly, I love this hero skin. NS Undead, welcome, mate. How you doing? Mr. Mo in the house. Dassery here. Fix, you got a lot of good heroes already. I have, yeah. I got my Ramses doing more damage as well. My Solde, who actually is, I think she's going to be pretty pivotal for trying to beat Fafnir soon. So she's got this passive here. When a defender is attacked, we heal the whole team by 5% of this hero's max HP. So, I mean, Adira is literally nothing right now, but I'm thinking give her some HP. And then I've got the Sphinx, who's already a defender in the squad. That might be enough as my healing, but I might need a second defender. I did pick up the Hound of Duat, who has got a barrier and could be a decent support for me as well. So I've got a lot of choices to make really right now. I need to make some choices around what we're going to do. I did pick up as well, like I've not got any more legendaries, but I picked up Milnir as a drop, and then I picked up a second one. Milnir is a great kind of like wave killer weapon because you get divinity straight away, but it's not a brilliant like boss killer weapon because it's like one and done, you know. Good to see so many people here already. Welcome. By the way, if you are not playing this wave, I've pinned up the top. You can get involved right now on PC or Mac. There's a link up the top there. Anybody can play this wave. We welcome people to be involved, honestly. Let me just see here. I do have a couple of new weapons as well. Gain 10% turn meter when attacked. Ooh, this is pretty interesting for Fafnir, honestly. More turn meter when attacked. 2 copies of it. I've also got Samoon here. Attacks with a 2% chance of activating a debuff. That could be fairly interesting for like going alongside a Ramses maybe to pop those acids quicker. Odd one in the house. How you doing, mate? Oh, the Fateless crew are here. This is not a dev account. I do have a dev account with a whole bunch of different heroes on it, but I can't show you that. I could show you a couple actually before we get into the grind. Let me show you a couple of cool new heroes that are in the main build. Don't tell anyone I'm showing you this because this should not be shown, but I saw them earlier today and I was like, Damn, they are looking great. Let me show you a couple. This one I put out there in the announcement, so this is not going to be brand new, but I really, really love what we've done with... well, can you guess who it is? I love it. I actually think this is a bit of a remold from what we originally had. But damn, I think it's looking really good. Yeah, you come here for the leaks, you know it. Never in the house as well. How you doing, mate? So, got her. Let me see another one as well. Oh yeah, this one. I thought this one was looking pretty damn cool as well. Not even drinking yet. Mrs. Hillary in the house as well. How you doing, Mrs. Hillary? Another content creator. Lots of content creators here, actually. Very cool. Yeah, Mulan. What a great addition to the game. Charlemagne in the house. How you doing, mate? Hope the push is going well. I think, are you also still streaming, or have you finished your stream? I guess you're streaming at the same time. Let's see what else we've got. Pretty hard to get a good screenshot of this one because it's not rigged yet in the right sense, but damn. Is that fucking sweet or what? Damn. Oh, good luck with your stream, buddy. That's awesome. So it's going to be rigged to obviously look different to this, but wow, what a great model. That is, Michaela did that model. Really, really cool. Okay, one more, and then we're going to get into some grind. Oh, what have I done there? This one's not quite finished with textures and stuff, but we got some cool heroes coming through right now in the main game. Don't JKG in the mix. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, some pretty sweet ones. Raijin, that's right. Yeah. So anyway, let's get on to some Godforge. I don't want to fall too far behind. But yeah, really, really cool. Like, obviously, whilst we're doing the alpha stuff, there's still the main game being developed and all that sort of thing. And like fast, a lot of the stuff which we've got, like all the filters work in the main game. They look cool. They work great. There's a whole bunch of stuff that's just done, but we're not able to bring it into the alphas because it's too much complexity to try and bring some of the stuff over. Right. Let me see. So this is on hellhades.com at the moment. Godforge. I don't know if I'm supposed to show you this either, but I'm going to. Hopefully Dan doesn't find out this one. Where is it? Or maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I'll save it, actually. We've got an actual Godforge website being built right now, and that's going to probably come out tomorrow. It looks amazing, honestly. It looks really, really cool. But I probably shouldn't show that one. Or should I? Let me just ask Dan. Let me just check. Probably shouldn't, because I'll end up giving stuff away that I shouldn't do. I'll ask. We'll find out. Show. Yeah, do it. Let me find out first, because I'll probably give stuff away that I shouldn't. But yeah, let's have a look then. So a few people, damn. Papa Tez. I knew Papa Tez had beaten 90. I'm hearing that some other people have beaten 90 as well. I've just seen Sue beat 90. We've got 9, who's one of the mods on the Discord, who's beat 90 as well. 90 is like the first real challenge, right? Up until 90, anyone who's played these games a decent amount, you'll be able to find your way there quite quickly, I think. Or maybe that's not true. Maybe like there's a first mini challenge at 30, then 40, then 80. 90 gets a bit tricky. I'm down in 46th place right now. I cleared 81 before I had some dinner, so I'm going to see if I can catch these guys up. Yeah, I knew it was Ragewood. Yeah. I was told earlier. So let's see if we can catch these guys up. Let's just do a little bit of changing. So I do kind of like the idea of Sonia. What imprint have we got here? So for those who don't know, we've got a weapon system in the game with imprints. You could take an imprint of a hero and basically apply their passive to your weapon. So you can build some really cool stuff by doing this. Honestly, it's such a great system. It's really fun. It's a really fun system. Then we got a second weapon, so I can actually give... I don't have enough materials yet, actually, but I can just take it to that level for now. So I can see what imprints I've got around. Let's have a look. So there's a Ramses one, which would increase damage to enemies under acid. I'm likely to have acid out there. We've got increased damage to enemies under despair. That's not very likely. That's not very likely. This hero's under blaze. We will be against Fafnir. Increase initiative by 3. Decrease speed by 3. Yeah, I'm not sure about that one. I'm not sure about that one either. So because I don't have one that I really want, what I can do is I can look at my squad and decide if there's any imprints that I can just get from my heroes. So, for example, Gilgamesh here, when an ally or enemy activates their role, 50% chance to increase this hero's divinity by 5%. That feels like I need to buff, honestly, but I could extract this imprint from this hero. So I'm just going to look through some and see if there's anywhere it's going to make a big difference here. When above half health, increase damage by 10%. It's kind of cool. When an enemy's under a debuff on this... When an enemy places a debuff on this hero, it increases their ult divinity cost. I kind of like this one. 25% chance to counterattack when this hero receives a debuff, which Fafnir will do a lot. And generally, we're going to get that going off. When an enemy attempts to place a debuff on an ally, 30% chance to heal by 3%. That's pretty strong as well, actually. Trouble is, when I do this, I'm going to lose the hero that I do it from. I think this one's actually pretty damn strong, even though Shishi might be just good to have in my team. That's a tricky thing. You heard 120 is pretty hard, yeah. My friend got banned from HH Discord server. Would he still be able to play Godforge? All of the info to play Godforge is at the top. I can't control who's going to do it. But if someone got banned, that probably means they're... Well, probably means they're not a very nice human, honestly. We don't ban people often, right? What's going on, Scott? Hi, I want to join. Please help. Which Android device are supported for the game? So... You basically need an Android device that's got at least 6 gig of memory. And then it should work, but we're not fully optimized for phones and mobile devices right now. So it might be that it still doesn't work. Like most of them do, but we're not in a position where we're like fully optimized. So it's definitely possible that it just doesn't work still. But yeah, if you've got one with over 6 gig of memory, it should work. If you need to get whitelisted for phone, go to the Fateless Discord and we can help you out with that. You need to put in a support ticket to do that. Right, let's level up a couple of guys here. So I think what I'm going to do is take my Soldate up, get her, because basically I want her HP to be higher. Oh, actually can't do that much. I can take her to level 4. In this game, we've got spirits where you can upgrade your heroes, or you could use like duplicate copies of rares as well. So if there's rares that I'm just not going to use, I could literally use them as like a food champ. I think I'm going to take her up to level 31. I think I'm going to ascend her as well to get a bit more HP. I've already booked out her abilities. I would like to try and ascend the Sphinx, because when you get to level 3 Ascension, you unlock your passive. Which would be massive against Fafnir, honestly. And I need more of these Eternal Stones, which are quite... I've got like a decent amount, but I need a few more yet. So I wonder if there's anywhere I can get those. Let's carry on battling for a little while. So I was farming stage 75 to get a bunch of those epics, by the way. Let's just try and see if we can work our way through a bit. Hillary hit level 49. Well done. That's decent. Like, yeah, that's cool. So I'm pretty much can play it on auto until we get close to killing people. Then I want to hold my ultimate ability. So I've got Mordred, who does good crowd control for me. I've got a couple of damage dealers in my Ramses and my Guan Yu. They're both starter heroes. And my Sphinx does an okay level of damage as well. So I'm kind of like using the Sphinx as a bit of a damage dealer. We're just going to hold ultimates. Probably pop one ult in the next wave. And then we should be pretty comfortable to get through. So you see these little like orbs that are filling up. That's our ultimate meter. So in this game, you basically, everybody's got an ultimate. And you gain divinity in different ways to fill those up. So for example here, Ramses gains divinity when we kill an enemy. Mordred gains divinity when we steal a buff away from someone. So there's different ways to fill that divinity meter up. And that will basically, it just means you've got like tactical ways to use your ults. And then when we gain ultimates, as long as it's my turn, any of my hero's turn, I could use any ultimate that we've gained at all. So I could use, let's say it looks like I'm going to get Ramses and Guan Yu's ults at the same time. See, they've got them both here. It's not Ramses or Guan Yu's turn, but I can actually use both of these ults. So I can use Guan Yu's, and if I wanted to, I could go straight into Ramses' ult as well, which means you get real like strategic use of your abilities. Very cool. But I'm going to save the second one because I want to use that for the last wave. Now I can go back and auto play this out. On cheat mode with Heimdall and Sphinx. Heimdall, damn, that's a big pull. The drop rate for legendaries is lower for the first like 120 odd levels. So to get a second legendary before killing Fafnir is pretty damn good. Okay, Dana said I am allowed to show you the in development Godforge website, which is going to go live probably tomorrow morning, I think. So let's show you what's going on. This is the Godforge site where we're going to be able to do our like pre-registration events, potentially some mini games, that type of stuff, and there will be the leaderboards kind of like held here as well. So we've got pre-registration event here. We've got the leaderboards, which are reflective of the same thing we're seeing on hellhades.com. So you can see the star level, the stage level, and then anybody who's doing damage to the final boss. But yeah, pretty cool work, actually. So this is going to be out there, as I say, probably tomorrow morning. But yeah, the guys are working hard just to sort of finish the last couple of bits off. So very cool. Lots going on, as ever. What's the best stage for experience farming? So any stage ending in a... Oh, God, I wasn't looking. We're getting wrecked here. Any stage ending in a 9 is a good experience level. Wow, are we going to die? I've got confused, which means I'm basically hitting my own team right now. Oh, wow, I'm absolutely wrecked. Yeah. Okay, what was that? Wave 3. So we've added the wave counter on that this time. This is where taking control, slow it down, take control of some of the actions, and you're going to do better. So let's see if we can beat this wave now with a little bit of human intervention. Saying that, I'm not doing enough damage. I could do with actually gearing up a bit. Happens with age. Hey Shivers, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. Let's drop an ult. Yeah, I don't think it's really necessary or worth to farm much before like stage 70. I think you can just get through it with just like thinking your way through the game. After stage 70, there's been a couple of points where I've needed to farm either for some levels or maybe a weapon or a bit more gear or a bit of gold to upgrade gear, that sort of thing. And certainly for stage 90, which is Fafnir 2.0, I think most people probably will need to farm a little bit before they take on that. Should be good this time, I think, actually. Let's try and get the kill. I really want to kill Odin, ideally. Yeah, it should be good. Yeah, I think we fixed all of the issues with the leaderboards. That was one of our like primary goals for this wave, because obviously it's a wave where people can earn stuff, earn rewards. For those who don't know, by the way, if you're just like casually coming in, we've got 7 prizes. Prizes, I'm not allowed to call them prizes. Hold on. 7 rewards. Oh, crap. What am I allowed to say? We've got 7 rewards for people in the community. For basically competing in this community event, right? So yeah, super fun. We've got the first 2 people that reach floor 151 will be invited to Las Vegas with the Fateless team. The 2 people that do the most damage over the whole alpha to 151 will have the same thing. Will be invited to Vegas. The 2 people that get the most challenge stars will also be invited to Vegas, and then there'll be one just random person from the alpha wave who plays every day. So you have to play every day to be in the mix of that, but just one person from the wave will be invited at random, just basically as a thank you to everyone who's been participating in these alpha waves. So super fun, actually, really cool, great to be able to do that. And Lady H told me how much fun you had that video. Yeah, I kept saying stuff I was not meant to say. It's really hard. It's really hard to like try and not say stuff in these videos. But also the top, or the first 1,000 people that beat stage 150 will get a Godforge medallion or medal. I've got a version of it, but it's not the finished version. It's proper weighty. It's like a weighty coin, minted especially for this event. The ones that we're going to be giving out will have like Fafnir's Bane on them. I wonder if you guys can see that well. Don't know if it will show you very well, but they're actually really cool. They're very cool. So, and they're in like a nice packaging and stuff like that, where we'll get them sent out to people. And then we're also going to have like unique portrait frames and portraits for people that can participate in the alphas as well. The coins, honestly, I think they're really well done. Like Fiction, Dan was kind of like the person who thought those up and has been working with the guys that created them. Really good. They're really cool. Oh, you got one of the Alpha Tester merch t-shirts, Dassery. Nice. I need to get myself one of those. I've not got one on the way yet. I need one. I actually really like them. HH, bump to having the Vegas event to open to self-travelers. Yeah, we want to do that. So we're definitely going to do that, actually. Or at least we're going to invite people if they want to come along. We'd love to have more people there. Obviously, there's only so much like budget you can put against this type of stuff. We'd love to have more people there. So if people can make it themselves, great. That'd be amazing. Oh man, this Percival's absolutely wrecking me here. Save my abilities for the next wave whilst trying not to be dead. Should be good. Can you do 3 times speed for battle? Not at the moment. This is just an alpha. Don't forget, guys. We've done as much as we can with the alpha to make it, or try to make it at least, a really fun, playable experience. But, you know, there's some stuff that we just couldn't fit in. So things like that, things like having a 3 times speed doesn't help us understand, did we find the fun with the game? Are people enjoying the mechanics? Is the core loop of the gameplay fun and easy to understand? So none of that's important. So 3 times speed is not important right now. What is important is the things I just said. And, you know, we're now in the 3rd wave. So I'm going to see if I can play this on auto a couple of times so I could do some more of that essence for the Ascension. Yeah, but there's a whole bunch of stuff that we already know is going to go into the main game. It's just, as I say, it's not important for this right now. Yeah, it's a new expansion of RSL. That's right, Caps Cake. How you doing? What's really fun as well is when we start getting the feedback, and we've obviously got tons of feedback from these different alphas, it's just deciding, like, what do we want to try and implement that we think is going to really add value to our players. And, you know, we have sessions, we see feedback, we talk about it. We're obviously playing the game ourselves as well. You know, it's really important to us to just find the most enjoyable way to build these systems out and try and bring a lot of innovation with it as well. Obviously, you don't just want to create the same game that exists. And I think anybody that's been playing the game, not just seeing it, but playing it, will agree that there's loads different about this game to others that they played in the genre. And that's what's cool, I think. That's what I've really been pleased about is those that have really tried it are like, damn, actually, yeah, this feels really fresh. So what I'm looking for here are these fat ones like this. I think I need a few more. So I'm going to let this replay just for a couple of times and see if we get a few more of those. Then I want to ascend the Sphinx. And I think we've got a chance after that of taking on Fafnir. Do you guys want to see a design of what the... So whoever comes first, basically their team that they beat Fafnir with, so whoever does the most damage, their team will be immortalized in a diorama made by Squidmar. And Squidmar's like a 3D miniatures expert. So there's a sketch here, which I think is really, really cool. Let me show this. Of what that diorama's going to feel like. So you've got Fafnir in his lair, and then your team will basically be depicted on the diorama if you win, basically around. And then the top 5 players will have their username basically carved into one of the pillars here, and the top 100 players will have their name in the base. But it's honestly, I really want one. I really want it. It's going to live at Verko's Vault in Vegas. But yeah, super cool. Very, very cool. And this is just like a mock-up of like just trying to get some color into it. So, you know, what Fafnir's colors, I guess, and some of the different... This is like a 3D model, I guess. And this is our actual Fafnir basically being posed in the same way as the diorama, just to see how that feels. So we're kind of like a little bit of a way along the route of making this happen. Oh man, it's going to be actually so cool. Oh, I lost this one. It's really, really cool. Scott Russell, please answer my question. What's your question? Please read my messages. When is the optimism going to sort it out soon? Lower Android device can also play. So when are we going to optimize for Android? I think is what you're trying to say. So pretty much beta. So not for alpha. It was never intended for alpha. We tried to make as many devices feasible for alpha as we could, but it is an alpha, right? Most companies wouldn't even put anything out besides PC, right? For an alpha, they just wouldn't, because it takes a lot more time to optimize for mobile. We try to do as best we can, but for alpha, it is what it is. But yeah, for when we get to beta, it'll be optimized more for mobile. Am I going to go hard this round? I'm trying, Kaiser. I do have a lot of other commitments, honestly, but I am trying to push. I've got to stage 151 each time and built like good teams for 151 each time, but yeah, this time I want to try and get there quite quick. Trevor asked a question as well. Is the code only for PC Mac? Is there a way to get on Android? You can play on Android. You need to go to the Fateless Discord and speak to one of the mods, and they'll help you with how to get on. But basically, we need to whitelist your email address for you to be able to play on a phone. So yeah, we just need to get that information from you. And that's the same with iOS as well. So it's iOS or Android. But for iOS or iPhone, you will need to have a iPhone 16 Pro or higher. So it's some of the higher end ones, honestly. And for Android, you need to have at least 6 meg RAM, 6 meg memory device. YDG doesn't beep anymore. That's the main update. That's the main update. Why is there sky in the caverns? So, because we're in an alpha, Peter, we basically took the environments that were ready, or as ready as could be, and just put them into the game. That's it. Otherwise, you would have been playing the same 3 maps every time, which would have been really dull. I'll show you. Yeah, I'll show you my heroes in a second, Worry. We're just trying to farm just a few more of those big purple stones, and yeah. I legit thought something was in my room with that beep. I've not got myself a YDG yet. I really want one. I've not got Herc in the 2 waves that I've done, and I've not had a YDG yet. Sorry, I meant the final wave promo code. So if you're already on Android, Trevor, then you're already open. You don't need a code for Android. Yeah, that's not a promo code. Sorry, I see what you're saying now. It's not a promo code. That's how people actually play. They have to put a code in to play on PC or Mac. Ah, it's blue again. I need the purple. So for iOS, Philip, you don't need a code, but you do need to be whitelisted. So if you go to the Fateless Discord, then the mods there can help you get that sorted out. So what stage are people at? How are you guys getting on? Anyone else kind of like in that Fafnir realm, or are you guys a bit earlier than that? Okay, I did that, but no email from Apple. How do you mean you did it? You feel like you've been whitelisted, Philip? Do you? Did you ask someone to whitelist you already? If you've already been whitelisted, then literally search any folder that exists in your emails for test flight. You want to search for the word test flight, because they'll go into like your promotions, or they'll you just filled out the form. Yeah, maybe. I mean, you should be in, but I would still. So if you don't feel like you've got an email from test flight, and I'll be honest, like I had to dig around to find mine. Okay, it goes into all sorts of folders on your email, so just bear that in mind. But if you don't think you've got one, then go into the Discord and they'll just add you again. Well, we got 75, slowed down 87, gone back to 70 for a bit. Just got to 90. Just got to make your way through it. Nice. 75. God, some people are actually really cruising right now. 81, 80, 82. Yeah, okay. Like, we're in a similar boat, I think. So let's see if I've got enough to ascend now. Hopefully I did. Come on. Ah, man, I'm like 14 short. So in the main game, you're going to be able to convert these into these, by the way, which would be so good, but we couldn't get it in time, which is sad. I really want this passive, but we might just have to deal with it as we are. So let's think here. We're going to want these 4 against Fafnir, and then I'm going to want one more, who I think is going to be the Hound. So I can't remember who was asking who I've got, but I've got Gilgamesh waiting on the sidelines with 2 copies actually, which is interesting. So I could awaken him, increases divinity gain, increases initiative. This is really the one I want, barrier. So another copy would be where he gets juicy. I do have an Imhotep who is a good healer actually. We've got Achilles, who is a bleed demon, takes down bosses pretty damn well. Oh, I've got lots of options. I've got another copy of Mordred. Mordred's probably not going to be coming into... Or is he actually? Maybe he does come into my team. He's got the ability to confuse, which will reduce divinity for Fafnir. He's not really a great Fafnir hero. What's the Awakening do here? If the target is under corrupt, steal a buff from the target. I mean, I might as well do it because I'm going to be using Mordred a lot through waves, but I don't think he's really my boss killer. Yeah, Mordred's really good in waves. How do I see what hero need what stats? So your best way right now is to just go into your abilities, and if you hit details, it will show you what or how they do damage, which will be the multiplier here. So Mordred does damage through attack. He also lands debuffs and disables. So anyone who lands debuffs and disables, you're going to need accuracy to do that. And then, so if I want him to hit hard, I need to go for attack. If I want him to land stuff, I need accuracy. And then pretty much every hero is going to need speed to be able to move fast. The other stat here is initiative, which basically the more initiative you've got, the faster you will fill your divinity and therefore get more ults. So depends what sort of hero you got, right? So if you want someone who's going to be firing off ults a lot, you need more initiative, less speed. Or if you want someone to go a lot, it's more speed. You want someone to hit hard, it's crit rate, crit damage, and then move their stat up, which does damage. Once again, coming for Android, it's available. The alpha is available on Android right now. Belizar. If you go into the Fateless Discord, then they can help you to get on board. Right. So, I think we're going to go Hound of Duat to try and help me get through Fafnir. See how high I can get him though. I could do with some more experience. I can unbind heroes that I don't need. It'll give me a little bit of experience. If I unbind someone that's already been leveled a lot, I can actually get a chunk of experience back, but obviously you don't want to do that unless you're not going to use them. Probably not going to use these guys, so I'm going to grab their spirits. Which of these? What's the support look? What are you looking for support in, Rustin? I might just be able to help you through it in chat. All right, let's... I can only take him up to 24, which might not be enough, but we'll see. Ascend. Yes, we can. That's good. What's that going to give me? When attacking enemies, places a barrier. Love that. Can I upgrade skills? I might not have any books, tomes, or scrolls, whatever. Do have some for Sphinx, though, actually. $10 scrolls here. Just trying to do it. Sphinx is good all the way through, so I'm just going to take these up. You can farm all of this stuff in this mode as well, so there's not too much risk of, you know, using books on people or tomes. Let's put some gear on this one. I really would like another Isolde imprint. So that would give me more healing for my team. Alright, let's see what we've got here. Good substats. Just see what his skills. I think he scales from defense. Just checking. Defense and attack. So I'm thinking defense for him basically to give myself buffs. And I would like to go fast and try and get these buffs on pretty quick. You're having the same error as Alpha 2. It's taking elixir and throwing an upgrade error. Best thing to do, Rustin, is just literally just reset your game. Just restart the game. It might just be that there's a slowdown of something going on because there's a lot of people playing right now. Like a lot of people new into the game. I don't think I'm landing any debuffs here. No, so I don't need accuracy. Let me just check something else, actually. Attack an enemy, place a shield. Place retaliate and protect. Chance to steal... That's meant to say chance to steal divinity. This might need accuracy, actually. I think this does need accuracy. I can get to 85 and only have 4-star heroes. I don't know, man. Anyone think that I know this game? I've played it a decent amount. Grab this initiative here. Defense percent could be good. I do want this hound to be able to hit. So in gearing, you've got rarity, which is the color, and then you've got the number in the top right, which is the quality of the piece of gear. I'm gonna go with flat stats are good early, obviously. Do have crit and crit damage here. I'll take that. Prefer some crit rate gloves if I can. Don't seem to have any. So maybe I'll just go with a set then. Maybe I'll just fill this set and get more initiative. Speed and crit damage. Let's do this. Ideally, I'd like speed on the legs. And defense percent would be good as well. So maybe I'll take these defense percent ones. My build obviously is not fleshed out properly yet, but okay, we've got some speed here on a 3 quality. This one actually gets me a set and does the same. I think we take that. Okay, so we're going to have some speed, we're going to have some defense. I'm going to massively be low on crit, but let's see what we can get done. explain initiative. So initiative is the, if you think about what speed is, when speed fills your turn meter, initiative fills your divinity, and divinity gives you ultimates. So it's basically the stat that enables you to get your ultimate faster as you take turns. So you could be really slow speed but have massively high initiative, and you'll fill your ult really quick when you take a turn. Okay, crit damage here. Only going to go to 8, so I don't think this is going to be a long-term piece. Rolled pretty bad as well. Decent amount of defense would be good. You can see my gold up the top here getting chunked away. So gold early on, you probably want to be keeping stuff to level 8 or level 12s, or else you're going to struggle. What am I at? 146 speed's okay. Obviously, I'm just a low level, so that's going to hurt me as well, but let's see how we're getting on. So I think I take the same team for farming. Debuffs and disables are both affected by resistance, yeah. So we've got 3 different cameras in the game at the moment. This one I'm playing on here is like the point of view, or like the more cinematic. This is the one we're just calling top, but basically behind your team. So you've got a kind of wider view of the, I guess, the play space or whatever. And then we've got the action camera here, which is kind of more like the isometric, 3/4 view. Oh, he's nearly dead. Yikes. Oh god, Pangu's unleashing hell on me. What am I on? I'm only on wave 1. I think it's going to be a fail. So that was my bad. I didn't use my Guan ult when I had it, and I didn't get to use it because all of the divinity got stolen, plus I got wrecked. So I could kill them all with my... Oh, maybe not the hound, actually. I could kill... I think I'm going to have to. I can kill like 2 of them here. I lost both of my damage dealers. Can I do this? I don't know if I can. Damn, these guys are hitting hard already. I need some more gold to level up my gear. When will be a beta? We'll see, honestly. So we're planning for towards the end of the year for the beta. And the beta, if you think about a beta generally nowadays, a beta is like saying, the game's kind of like, I guess the MVP of the game is basically ready. And the MVP basically means like the minimum viable product that you could put out, so that it's like, it feels like it's a full product. Obviously, this is not a full product, what we're showing here. This is a one game mode with a bunch of features. So we're looking for that towards the end of the year. And yeah, obviously then, depending on how much feedback we get and how people feel about what we're doing, we then decide when the kind of like full release will be. And sometimes you can just literally go from a beta. You can almost have it as like an early access, and people can continue playing. So again, we've just got decisions to make around that stuff. 10 million gold drop incoming. Yeah. I need it, man. I need it. Who do I kill? I think I kill Pangu because he's the one who can wreck me. Then Lady Shock. Don't think I need the Guan Yu ult. Please don't kill me. Okay, this is better. Saving my ults for the next wave. Can I afford to save another one? I think I need to use it. Get some dudes dead. Wow, nearly 400 people watching. Thank you so much for being in the mix. Don't forget to like and share the stream. That would be awesome. Helps us spread the word. Difficulty scales a fair bit after 90. How far are you through it, Mr. Mo? Okay, try and get Confuse out there. This means that basically really good crowd control. Look at that. 4 Confuse. Should be good here because they're going to be attacking each other now. Mark Mason, how you doing? Okay, floor 87. Yeah, there's actually good point, Mrs. Hillu. There's a Discord, like voice chat, active right now on the Fateless Discord, where basically just a bunch of people are in there helping each other out, enjoying the game together, chatting through their comps and stuff. But the community team were like, let's do this. I think it'd be really cool. I honestly did not think people would join it. And it's been so popular. It's always full. Well, always busy, I should say. Every time I wake up until I go to bed, there's like minimum 20 people in there chatting, talking about their teams, asking for help or helping others. It's actually really, really cool. Right, let's unleash our ults here. Should get us through this wave. Set us up for the final fight. Is there any reason speed's being main stat for 3 out of 6? It's actually out of 2. Any main stat has got 2 slots. So the reason is we thought it'd be fun to have diverse builds. But yeah, it's 2. Okay, we should get Guan Yu ult off here. As long as I'm not wrecked. Oh, it's actually big damage from Ra. Okay, we should be good. Hey, Gulliver, how you doing, mate? Thank you. First time playing, who are the top 10 champs? Cool. If you're talking like early game, all of the starter heroes are good and strong. Icarus is strong. Isolde is a really good support. Skadi is a really good support, like control, rare. Hippolyta, really strong. Percival's strong alongside... Is that Percival or Tristane? Tristane, sorry. Strong alongside Isolde. And Shishi's good as well. So a lot of the rares are actually really good. In terms of epics, you've got the Hound is strong. You've got Green Knight's quite good at control. Mordred's really good at control. Gilgamesh can smack. Imhotep's a good healer. You've got a good boss killer in Achilles. And then legendaries. Honestly, I'd say all of the legendaries have got their own like niches. Zeus is like Giga strong. Really, really strong. Maybe OP at this point. We'll see. Who else is Giga strong? Heimdall's Giga strong. Shamash and Aphrodite were both kind of broken good, and they've been changed a bit. They'll still be good for this wave, but they have been changed. They're not as crazy as they were, but they're still good. Hell is strong. Like, what's wrong with Hell, Zero? I think Hell's good now. Not seen an epic by level 40. You have to have an epic before level 40 because you get one for definite at level 20. So don't give me that, Mark. Don't come in here lying. Yeah, I think Hell's good. So her ultimate now, it was changed in Wave 2 to basically revives enemies with just 10% HP. They have Confuse on them and they do 300% damage to their buddies. So you revive them, they're low health anyway, and then they kill anything that's alive. So I actually think it's a cool mechanic. Hey Des, how you doing, mate? My bad, didn't see I got a Mordred. Mordred's a great epic, Mark. Come on. Come on now. Yeah, Hell hits hard. I think Hell's a good legendary to get. Hope I got my core. Yes, I do. Should be good here. He's just killed his buddy. Thank you very much. That's why Mordred's good. He's absolutely like just... Oh, hold on a minute. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Oh, no. Oh, I thought I'd won. Yeah, Mordred confuses the enemy. In terms of energy in our game, so you don't, it doesn't cost you energy if you lose. It doesn't cost you energy if you try a new level and like exit out. It only costs you energy if you're farming. So if you go back and farm a stage, that will cost you energy. Otherwise, it doesn't cost you energy. So we're trying to make sure that we want to encourage people to try and fight and do the next fight, basically, and not be you know, like basically hurt for trying that. So that's our like philosophy with energy in the game. Hey Damien, how you doing? One used too slow. Oh, we got, see that the imprint kicked in there and went back after. He basically got a counter attack. Otherwise, I would have been dead there. Nice. That's what we need. Oh, noob is coming at me. That's that one done. We're closing in on Fafnir. Some new weapons. Got a Shara. Increase the damage inflicted when joining attacks. So obviously this is a start, but it can grow as you level it up. Don't have any join attack abilities yet. Oh, nice. I love it when Confused gets me a kill. It's just too good. It's actually too good. Alright. Got an AoE A1 here, or AoE basic. How come you can't use two of the same champs? We just decided, it's a game design decision, right? We felt like it was more fun to not be to not allow people to do that. Like, create team comps rather than trying to create multiple copies of the same hero. Just felt better for us. Again, all of this stuff, like, obviously we can do whatever we want, right? We're building our own game out. We can play it however we want to. So it comes down to a lot of experienced people in a room making decisions, basically saying, what do we think is going to be the most enjoyable version of a game that we can build out in this genre? And that's what we're doing. Now, not everyone's going to agree with our decisions, all that type of stuff. Like, obviously, a lot of it's just opinion based, right? It's opinion based and experience based. So, you know, for some people they'll love it, some people will not, but we're just trying to do our best to find something really fun to play. Will there be a hero rating system, tier list on the Godforge website? Yeah, there'll be stuff like that. Yeah. There's already a few websites that are really well developed, though, that have got that type of stuff. Raven Pyros has got a good one. There's a whole bunch of resources, basically, in the Fateless Discord. There's like a resource center area where you can go and check out a bunch of different websites and resources. Some of them, as I say, really fleshed out already. Okay, we're on Fafnir. Have we got any chance right now? That's the question. I think this is the squad, I think. I wonder if I want speed here. I don't think so, actually. I think I want attack. Hey, Rocky, thanks, mate. You got a second Isolde, nice. I really want a second Isolde. As my empathy for Plarium increased after designing a hero collector. I think after being involved in game design generally, right? Designing games of this complexity, damn, there's way more than you ever believe that goes into this. Like, oh my god, my day is stacked like every day with, you know, different meetings with different crews in that building out. You know, the story, the narrative, the cutscenes that go along with that, all the different characters that are being designed, and the lore and all that type of stuff. The UI UX team, every single screen needs a UI to make sure that it feels good. Have we covered the right elements? Then it's being implemented. Did they implement it so it feels good? Like, then you got the whole like camera group. There's so much that goes into building a game. You would not believe it, honestly. It's intense. It's amazing as well. Like, I absolutely love it. I can't wait to get into the next day and to go through the next stage of what we're doing, right? There's so much, though. It's crazy. So yeah, do not believe this is just a quick, oh yeah, we'll just pull this thing together. It is not. It's hard. Hexen, thank you for the $5, mate. Appreciate that. Picked up Ra and Bastet this time. Nice. Will there be a major graphics overhaul? There will be a graphics improvement. Let's be clear though, like, it's a lot of it is lighting, shaders, and textures. The base models are really good. Let me show you something cool, actually. Let me show you something. I'm trying to find it quick. And honestly, like, you have to be like real. We're building a game for mobile. We're not building a game that's only on PC, right? So we've only got so many polygons that we can play with, and you know, so because of that, there's only a certain level of quality you can get to. But yeah, there will be improvements from where we're at. This is obviously an alpha, but it's not going to be like, you know, it's not going to be like, I don't know, Exhibition 33. I think that's the name of the game. Is that right? Is that the right name? Is that the right number? Where that game was only built for PC or console. So obviously their graphics limit is so much different. Let me show you this. So when you start zooming in on some of our characters or our heroes, like the quality of the actual models are brilliant. It's just, you know, how well can we light them with the resources we've got and that type of stuff. Right, let's just check. I've done his gear. Jose, the link's not working for you. What are you saying? You can't download the launcher? That link is for PC or Mac. I can't think of a reason why it wouldn't work. Cannot think of a reason why that would not work. Alright, Solde needs an overhaul of gear. I might just... It doesn't cost me anything to move gear around. So if I just want to steal some of the best pieces to try and get through this fight, I can. But I could also potentially just improve her gearing anyway if I've got spare stuff. I've only got so much gold to play with though. Yeah. So obviously the stuff you're saying here, compressing graphics, optimizing graphics, all that stuff is going to happen. I'm not saying we're not going to change it. I just think, you know, when I read that, I just wonder if people are realistic about what, you know, the quality of games generally. Like people say, oh, you know, we're near Raid. We're actually not far off Raid. Like or potentially as good as Raid in general anyway, like visually. Like we're not far off it. Some of the UI stuff needs to be improved and these placeholder, but you know, like the models and stuff like that, we're not far off. So just depends what people mean really in terms of an overhaul. I don't want to be like, oh yeah, we're going to be like, you know, basically like a PC game when that's not the reality. It's just not feasible. Right. Really what I want here is just something that's going to give me speed and some defensive stats. Ideally, or initiative. But I'm not finding much that I want. This might just have to do it. Just give me some health for now. More HP I've got, the bigger her healing will be. So that's actually pretty good. HP, I would like some speed. Resistance reduces the amount of damage I take from a crit and stops me taking as many debuffs. HP is better though. I think we're gonna go with this. Bit short on gold here, so I'm just going to go with like level 8 stuff. I can sell some of these items. Actually, I should really. HP again is good. Really want the higher rated piece if I'm going to go with HP. HP is already rolled, so we're going to use that one. Initiative Helm could be good here. It would give me my ult much quicker. See what else we got. For the main game, there will obviously be filters and stuff here. It just wasn't in time for the alpha. Okay, I think we're going to go with an initiative one. Get my ult faster, which will give me a cleanse. Hey, Sammy, thanks for that. Tried the link and it said page not found. Damn, you're right. It does say that. What's that? Ah, it's because needs to be a space. That's why. Thank you for that. That's my bad. Okay, try it now. Hopefully this works. Okay. Right. Need a weapon as well. Really, I just want something that's going to give her some more defensive stats. Heal 5% when attacking enemies under a debuff. It's actually kind of good. That's actually really good. Let's take that. Just a straight up heal for her we'll take. And I can put an imprint on it as well. Again, there's not really any imprints here that are making any sense for me right now. So we're just going to hold that. Okay, I don't know if this is going to be anywhere near a strong enough team. Fafnir 90 is pretty hard. Should you invest in Leonidas? I think Leonidas is pretty solid, yeah. I think definitely early on, well worth it. Okay then, let's do this. I've got one defender in the team. If you hold long hold on any of your heroes, you'll be able to see a bunch about them. So I've got a defender in the team. I've got Isolde's passive, where... Oh, sorry, passive. Oh, I did click the right thing. Oh, it's actually showing me the wrong thing here. That's weird. Her passive, though, when she takes a hit, she's going to heal my team if there's defenders in the group. And we've got 2 defenders in the group. So hopefully this will be enough. Whew, right, let's try this. Let's try this. Have we got enough in the tank to take on probably the first big challenge, I'd say, of the alpha? In fact, let me just see how many people have actually beaten it so far. That's the scoreboard. Let's have a look. There's a leaderboard on hellhades.com. So far, we've got 3, 4, well, 8 people have actually beaten this level. And not by much. If you look at this, most people are around, most of the front runners are around this space. There's quite a lot of people here. Look how many people are stuck on level 89 right now. Loads of us. Loads of us, like 50 odd people stuck on this stage right now. Right, I'm going to try and save some abilities. I kind of need to AoE. I can't afford to have all of these attack me, but I don't want to waste my AoE. What's Solde's going next? Yeah, I'm going to have to. Kind of good that she's alive, actually, because I want to try and use a couple of abilities here. Shouldn't take too much damage from her. Don't kill her, don't kill her. It's good. Try and get some of these cooldowns back a little bit. Okay. Andrew ranked 48th. Nice. Odd one. The passive never showed in this screen since Alpha 1. Oh, really? Ah, damn. I had not clocked that. So in this one, Shamash is our danger man. We need to take Shamash down because he's got a big ally attack and can also revive. So I'm going to try deal with him. Should be dead anyway. Through the acid here. Just make sure no one's going to heal him. I don't think so. Solde should be able to take this guy out. So I think I'm going to focus on Green Knight. Oh, he didn't die. He didn't die. That's an absolute tragedy. Okay. How did he not die? Wow. Can't believe he didn't die there. Okay, go again. I'm on stage 90. Beats. Oh, she's got to be dead, right? Let's try and hold off on a couple more abilities this time. I don't want to take too much damage, but also... Oh man, look at Guan Yu getting absolutely wrecked. Okay, she did die. Guan Yu does have a mend. How's he not dying? Okay, we've saved a couple of abilities, but I am fairly low health here. Go alt. I don't need to do this for the heal. Place a shield. I wanted to save this really for the boss. I think I'm going to need to do it. Get a little shield out there. Okay, Shamash is dead. This is good. Let's take out Bastet as well. Everyone's back to like decent health now, so actually in a good spot here. See, we're getting that healing from Isolde's passive. Every time one of my defenders takes a hit. So now we can start saving abilities. Oh, Green Knight's doing some work. I'm just gonna cleanse. That retaliate is nasty. Oh man. It's okay, we've got a barrier there, that's fine. Okay, we're going on to the boss with a full squad at least. Simon, your game is causing sleep deprivation. Fafnir in the house, let's go. Right. What camera do you guys prefer for Fafnir fight here? POV is basically like the cinematic view, so we're right up and personal with the fight. We've got the top camera where we sort of come down behind the team, or we've got the action camera where we're sort of on that 3/4 length. The game is already available on mobile, Xuan. If you go into the Fateless Discord and talk to one of the mods, they'll help you get in the mix. Top. Most people prefer top. Some people prefer the action. POV for boss fights. I'll show you the POV a little bit for the boss fight, because I think for boss fight it's actually really cool. Let's retaliate on this hero and protect on allies. I think we want to do that straight away. Let's go in with the big hit on the boss as well. Oh man, it barely did any damage. I'm going to save Isolde's ult because she does a cleanse. So we've got decrease attack. If you go into the little info button here, I can see what's going on. So we've got attack down by 40%, and then we've got blunt as well, which decreases crit rate and crit damage. So we've got two really good debuffs on the enemy there, and then I've got a bunch of buffs on my team. So protect, ally who placed this buff takes damage for this unit, so that's my hound. And then we've got initiative up, which is giving us more ult meter. Get the acid on. So acid is a dot, which is damage over time. Put drain on here. I think we want to do that. Drain gives us basically a life steal when we hit. But you can see we're not doing... Well, actually, we did good damage from the acid, but we were not doing much damage in our hits. So we can now cleanse with Isolde, which means we're going to get rid of all those blazes. We can put Vanish on us. Really want to keep those acids up. Good chunky hit. So one use basic ability has actually got an enemy max HP element to it, so he's actually doing some good work. What we got here: destroy HP and divinity. Well, it's a hit anyway, so we might as well do it. See the way the Isolde heal there is basically just like protecting us from that damage, or it's like countering the damage. Guan Yu is actually chunking him here. Blunt back on. Don't have the decreased attack this time. Didn't land it. Let me see this one again. Oh, yes, my shield. Do that. So keep A1 in, I think. Just so much damage. Got a turn meter boost here. There's the ult, followed by the whack. Now he's in his like dormant mode. He has 2 different modes. I've not done that much damage to him though. This is a problem, I think. Just got to keep A1 in with Guan Yu. Let's get some ults away. I'm just going to switch to view so you guys can see the other views as well. This is the top camera. I wonder if I just need to try and make Guan Yu faster, you know. If we don't do this, I think that would be my play. Because he really does get some damage away. Can't find Discord. Is there a mod on or anyone from Fateless Discord that can ping the Discord link? If not, I'll try and find it myself in a sec. About half health here. We're doing pretty well. Let's get a Guan Yu ult in. Keeping that blunt on. He does have his ult, which is nasty. Let's just push our turn meter up forward. Give me increased defense as well. There's that decreased attack. We really needed that before the ult. Oh, some big damage coming at me. Okay. Please stay alive, everyone. Stay alive. Oh, I really need my Isolde's ult right now. There it is. Let's try and cleanse some of this off. Got some of it off. There's still a decent amount on me. I might need to use my... Oh, man. This is close. I might need to use the Guan Yu's core just to get drain on so that I can get some health back. Even though I don't want to, because I really want to use his attack. What should I do? What should I do? Yeah, I think I need drain on. Protect on as well. Every time Fafnir takes an ult, it gets stronger as well. So the longer the fight goes on, the harder this is going to get. Big chunk from Guan Yu. Love that. He's got his ult. He's going to heal as well after his ult. Oh, man. Keep those chunks coming in. Heal away here. Increased resistance has helped me quite a lot. Should get a chunky heal and a hit. Okay, we've got a couple of ults as well. In good shape here, I think. Come on. Come on. When you ult. It's nice. Get those debuffs on. Come on, Guan Yu. Oh, where's the big hit gone? Why has he done such a weak hit there? Did he have decreased attack on? I think he did. I think he did, actually. Oh, where's my acid as well? Okay, let's get my protect out. My barrier up. Or my shield up, sorry. Come on! Oh, man. We cannot let him get an ult. If he gets an ult, he's going to heal again. Give me acid. Yes, come on. Come on! Let's go! Fafnir down. Fafnir down. Woo! There we go. Big. Absolutely massive. That's a big push. Oh! And we got Pangu! Pangu in! Let's go! Oh, Pangu's massive. We've got an AoE decreased defense or decreased initiative, depends on how you build him out. We've got the drain and speed down ult, and then we've got the world splitter basic as well, which just, he does a ton of damage, this guy. Woo! That's big. Grim. Woo! That's huge. Damn. Love that. Love that. Okay, cool. So there you go. Team comp for floor 90. We've got an internal competition, by the way, at Fateless to see who can do the same sort of challenges you guys are all doing, with winners basically winning like a Switch 2 in the team for different things, just for fun. Because we wanted to just have fun really playing the game. So I'm just going to throw this screenshot at the crew to show them where I am. Let's go. Nice. Okay, cool. That's really big, actually. It's massive for me. Right. Let's see if we can get Pangu up to speed pretty quick. Get him in the fight. Stop taking your staff's toys. You gotta push people. You can't just give them a free ride, guys. Like, come on. Who's with me on that? How much can I actually do here? I need levels. I need levels. I can't get rid of any of these because they're all good. I could do with just farming some experience for a while, but maybe I just take my main crew, use them for a bit, and we'll power up Pangu shortly. Would I have beat that without Isolde's passive? I don't think so. Not unless I had a different healing mechanic. Isolde was basically my main healer in that fight. Or her passive was my main heal in that fight. Especially considering I had 2 defenders. So 2 defenders was big as like the combo. Briggs, are you trying to play on a PC? I had the same problem what you just said there on PC, and I literally just started on a new email address, and it was fine. So literally just set up on a new email and you'll be absolutely fine. Close the game down, go again, put in a new email registry, and off you go. Solde's passive kicking in on their team there, look. Solde's, I'd say semi-broken right now. Like, maybe fully broken. Like that healing is crazy. Especially when you've got multiple defenders on the squad. I did take Guan Yu as my starter, Miss Hillary, yeah. Alright, let's just take over for a second here. the golden boss will insta-kill you, Stacy, if it ults. So the idea is you're meant to control his divinity so that he doesn't ult you. You can control his divinity, you can control his turn meter as well. Oh man, I'm getting confused myself now. Is that right, Kathy? Yeah? We're on the move. We're on the move. I mean, it's too late now. If she's broken, it's too late. For Alpha, for the final Alpha, she stays as she is. But I don't know. For the main game, there's actually just something weird going on with like passive healing when you take damage. It's not, something's not quite right in the way it's coded right now. Let's get rid of Musashi. Let's try and take out the Green Knight as well. Should be dead. Leonidas giving me a big spear thrust. Save abilities for the next wave. I just need to buff his shoulder, is that right? Okay, my bad, guys. I'll write it down. Buff his shoulder, not nerf, buff. Let's take him out. Oh, still alive. I really need to kill Gilgamesh because he hits really hard. She's going to boost everyone's turn meter. See if I can kill her. Nowhere near. Okay, come on. Oh no, here comes the ult. Smacks me down, look at that. Oh god. Ugh. Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh! Chill! Chill out! Heck. I might need to go a bit more team comp now and start to think about bringing in a support. Don't know really. I feel like I need 2 damage dealers, but we'll see. You can see I'm getting resisted a lot as well. I need to like improve my general stats at this point. From level 90 up, the stat requirement it starts to push. Are you guys going to have a beta release, and can I get an account for my son to play along for this wave? So your son can play along for this wave. If you look at the pinned message, anybody can actually get involved in this wave. So yeah, we'd welcome players coming in. It's really cool. There will be a beta. We're not 100% sure of the timelines of it yet, but we're looking at it towards the end of the year. We want to make sure we've got. Oh my God, it's just wrecked me. Want to make sure we've got a good what we're classing as our MVP of features. So you know, different game modes and that type of thing in the mix. What is this? Nice. Okay, he's gone. God damn, these guys really hit hard at this point. really needs Mordred's core ability. Let's try and hide some of these dudes away. Here we go again. Sphinx is down. Lifeline. Oh my god, Gilgamesh is coming at me again. Okay. It might be a time to farm up a bit. I need some gold. I need some more experience for my dudes. I don't have much in the bank here, so I think I'm going to go onto farm mode. Mordred OP, yeah. Just broke past stage 60. Thins node, congrats. I'm going to go back. I think I'm going to farm some stage 75 for a while. 75 is going to give me some more ascension materials here. I need the ascension materials for the Sphinx and now for Pangu. And anyone that's max level, basically I get like an overflow counter of experience so that I can put that experience into any of my team. So I think I'm going to call it there, guys. I guess maybe I'll try and get back on stream on Sunday and share with you guys how I'm getting on. Like, hopefully by then I'll be pretty close to final boss stuff. Let's see if there's anyone streaming right now that we can go and like check out how they're getting on. Let's see. I think what we'll do, let's go and check out Charlemagne, who is he's a great content creator, honestly. He's doing loads of good work. He really needs to get to 1,000 subscribers and needs more watch time to be able to monetize and stuff. But I really please support these people. They're going to help the Godforge community continue to grow and obviously just help us basically get this game out there. So I'm going to set this up so that we go and see him, hopefully, if I get this right. How do I do that again? And yeah, let's make sure we sub to the guy. Yeah, and support him in his stream. That'd be awesome. See if we can find him. Come on. Here it is. Awesome. Have yourself a great rest of the weekend and day, or whatever day we're on. I don't know. It's midweek. What am I saying? Have a great rest of the day. And I'll see you guys soon.